Hey guys, it's Friday, April 23rd, 2021. I'm back in my studio and it's time for Free App Fridays. Guys, check out the link in the description for my video series on PC specs and how it relates to music production. 6 parts, check it out. The playlist, it's all there. There's an old version from 2015 and the updated version for 2021. Also, there's a growing playlist in the description for all of these videos, these live stream videos that I've been doing this year, where I present you with free apps, free plugins to help you with your video production adventures and endeavors. All right, so let's jump into it. For today, Monday, I talked about some free Roland offerings. I did one. I told you how to get to that by installing the Zenology software, and they have 2 free VSTs, sound generating VSTs. So I kind of showcased one of them on Monday, and I said I was going to show you the next one on today, Friday. So here it is. So the free app, I got 2 of them. The first one is the Zenology. What is this one called? I don't even know. I think this one is just called Zenology Lite. So unlike the one on I think it was called System 8, the one from Monday, that VST gave you a lot more control if you want to tweak settings and parameters and all that stuff. But this one doesn't. This one gives you this very, very simple interface, and then when you click here where they have the presets, you get pretty much your preset manager window with a decent amount of presets here. I think it's, if these numbers are accurate, it goes to 182. And everything after that is just user stuff. They have categories over here, so you kind of narrow down your search, but they have a decent amount of free presets in this one, and there's not much tweaking that you can do once you select a preset. So let's go through a little bit of sounds, just kind of demo some of the sounds. Hopefully my MIDI keyboard is working here. So let's try the first one. All right, so that's a shine pad. Okay. So, cool. Let's check the next one. That's interesting. That one's called Bit Brass. Bit subby. Horn blast, very Inception-y. Cool. E-Gran. Fat Mask Lead. Interesting. Jazz Doos. Makes sense. Jazz Doos. Crizzle Bass. Yeah, I'm just holding one note and it's doing that. It's some kind of pre-sequenced melody. All right. Phaser, Dino EP. Cool. Dino EP. String bell synth, that's what that one's called. I can go on and on forever, but I will not, because I have another one to show you guys. But like I said, they have subcategories over here, so you can kind of narrow down your search. Piano, e-piano, organ, keyboard, guitar, bass, strings, brass, wind, choir, synth pad, effects, drums. See what some of these effects sound like. It's just a pluck, really. Anyway, so you get the point. So next up we have another one. This is not from Roland. This is just a different VST that I felt like presenting today. I just discovered this one myself yesterday, and still getting used to it. But the name of this one is Eclipsis. So I like the interface because it's very clean, but even though it has a very clean interface, there's a lot going on with this one. I was kind of surprised at how detailed the layout was with the interface and how much you can do. It's a lot that can be done. It does different forms of synthesis. I know it does FM, and it does some other stuff too. Do I have the information here? I might not. Let's see if I do. I actually do. So it has 3 oscillators. I'll go through the interface in a minute. But there's a lot of LFOs, a lot of modulation possibilities. But yeah, there's a lot going on with this one. The link is in the description for all these plugins. When you go there, you can read all the details of what it can do. But let me just go through the interface really quickly. Up here, we have oscillator 1, 2, 3. We have your mod section, effects section, ARP section. It has a very cool ARP system, and then scheme, which is the schematics, which is the window that we're on right now by default. I think that's where it opens. Up here you have volume controls for all 3 oscillators. Oscillator 1, 2, 3. This is the overall portamento. I think that's the portamento. You have your voice control here. If you want it in basically to affect the polyphony, so the polyphonic mode, mono or polyphonic. Do you want to hold chords, or do you want to do bass lines and leads? And then you have your portamento here, which will help you with your gliding when you're in monophonic mode, as far as your polyphony is concerned. So now here, if you hit OS1, you're looking at OS1. Why is it not changing? Okay. What did I do? Let me see if I can reload this, because it is not responding. Eclipsis. What is happening right now? I don't know what's going on, guys. Stuff is not showing up. Oh, it's not ellipsis, it's Eclipsis. Sorry. I stand corrected. Eclipsis. I am a bit tired. I went to bed at like 4:30 this morning, and I was back up at 7:30. All right, hopefully it works now. I got it open over here. Let's see. Second time's the charm. All right, there we go. So you click on oscillator 1, you see oscillator 1, oscillator 2, oscillator 3. You got your mod section. There's a lot of options with mods. They got a ton of LFOs. And your effects section, you got reverb, chorus, flanger, delay, another chorus flanger, and another reverb. So there's 2 racks of reverb. Effect rack 1, effect rack 2, and they have the same effects. Okay, cool. Interesting. You got your ARP section, and once again, the schematics window where it's showing you your signal flow and how everything is working. So even down here, one thing I noticed is, let's say we're on oscillator 1, right under here they have presets for the different sine wave and what's the word I'm looking for? Waveforms, I guess. The different waveforms, and they have some waveforms that are already set to generate piano or different popular natural instrument sounds, and probably some other synths. So they already have presets for cellos and all that stuff with the waveform setting in one oscillator, and then you can go on the other oscillator and you have the same options over here. So you can do that, blend sounds together, and get really creative with layering and processing your sounds. And you have all the usual suspects within each oscillator as far as the different settings and controls that you have. So octave, semitone, fine tune. You have your volume envelope, which are attack, decay, sustain, release, phase control, frequency mod, cutoff. You have filters here, filter 1, filter 2, filter 3, each oscillator. So you can really get creative as far as synthesis and creating your own sound design, things of that nature. And it's all packed into this synth, kind of like Vital or Surge. I really like the interface because it's very clean and it's not like, it doesn't feel overwhelming. And let's go through some of the sounds. As far as presets, they don't have a lot of presets. They have 75. Yeah, they got 75 presets. Got some ARP stuff. Let's look at the Atmos stuff. The atmosphere stuff is really big. You can create some good, some really nice motifs and soundscapes. Let's check out another category here. Effects. The weird thing was they have instruments. And some of these sound pretty decent. See that it's coming from a synth. Of course, when you sustain the notes for too long, it falls apart and you kind of hear kind of hear that it is synthesized. It sounds pretty fake, but like I said, it can always be used in the right context. So they do have an instrument section, and they got some pads and some synths. Pad brightness. Yeah, so there you have it, guys. This synth is made from the developer called VSTi Zone. It says it right here. And it is Eclipsis, not ellipsis. Eclipsis. I said it wrong at the beginning. I stand corrected. So that is it for those. And like I always do every Friday. Give me a second, guys. Hey Google, turn on studio. Turn off studio. Turn off studio. Hey Google, turn on studio. Beautiful. Anyway, let's jump back to it. One of my lights are out. I don't know what's going on, if it's the bulb or socket or something. All right. So it's Friday, so I'm gonna just go through quickly some other plugins that released just this week, like I always do every Friday. So real quick, we're just gonna flash through them real quick. I'm not gonna talk about them. Just gonna mention them and show you a quick image of it, and the link is in the description for those also. So today we have AfroPlug. Well, from AfroPlug we have AfroKeyz. It has doesn't have that many presets, but it has some pretty decent sounds. Check that out. Link is in the description. This one is RandoMidi. It sends like random MIDI signal to. It can be done to up to 16 instruments at the same time. It sounds pretty crazy, but check it out. I haven't tested it out yet, but just the concept sounds pretty wild. Link is in the description so you can read up about it and you can check it out because it's free. And last but not least, what was released this week is Space Lifter. It's a combination of like reverb and delay, and it has ducking, has a lot of modulation features to it, so you can get really creative with your delay and your reverbs. So definitely check those out when you get a chance. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm losing light because I lost a bulb. I'm trying to figure out when and why that happened. But such is life when you live stream. I got one light behind me still working, but I don't know why this one is out. But that was it, guys. Thanks for checking out the video. I'll be back on Monday for Free App Mondays. So thanks for watching, and as always, you'll see me in the next video.